every reason to walk away. And she took all of that and said, I can still see you for what you will be and what God is calling you to be. And I'm equipped and I'm woman enough to handle it. I'm Proverbs 31:10-31. Come see me. And if you know anything, you gotta put a ring on it. And I put a ring on it. On December 11th of 2010, on 12/11/10, I had to count down to covenant. My wife is with me. Avatar Grace. Stand up, baby. Stand up, boo. Stand up, boo. They understand. The thing that I love is because me and my wife, we waited until we were married to have sex. So it was blessed. Now y'all clapping, the rest of y'all nasty, but that's your fault. What I'm saying. Y'all like, well, I struggle. Just pray for me, I struggle. You don't need to be judging me. This is my first time at this church. I'm all confused. I don't know whether to back it up. It's all dark in here. Test. First of all, ladies, anytime you looking back there, you done went too far. If you got to see what it's doing, you need to stop whatever you're doing. Ain't no Jesus back here. No. Jesus is up here. He ain't back here. He ain't. But I'm telling you, it was crazy because I was like nervous. There was a lot of stuff happening. You know, North and South Korea were getting ready to start firing on one another, which would have caused China, Russia, and the United States to come in. Would have been a world war. Matthew 24 is happening like the week of my wedding. I was like, Jesus, I'm just telling you now, don't play. I'm getting ready to have sex with somebody else in the room with me, so please. I'm talking to this generation, so I hope I can keep it real. And I was saying to God, I said, God, I'm just telling you, Jesus, Holy Ghost, all y'all. You better stay up in heaven till after I check in that hotel. Don't come down here playing. Don't be showing up on no cloud. Keep all them angels. Give me about 5 minutes, maybe even 3. Hey girl, ain't no mystery. Promise you. I promise you, I was like, Jesus, for real, man, don't be playing. He was like right on the edge of heaven, like, I'm about to. I was just saying, go ahead, man. You're gonna be done in a minute anyway. Yo, man, I'm so excited because God shifted my life. You know what I'm saying? We're into such a departure from what I was, because I was the singles pastor at my church. How many single folk we got in the room? Let me tell you something. Singles ministry is the only ministry everybody was trying to get delivered from. And people being like, Jesus, where my bow at? Jesus, I need you to send my bow at. I need you to send it, Jesus. I need somebody to get you. You don't understand what I'm going through, Jesus. I need somebody to have a home that will love me. And some of y'all y'all expectations was too high. You got saved, and you're like, I'm not settling for nothing. He's going to be 6'4" with light eyes. He's going to have good hair, and he's going to have a six-pack. What, bump a six-pack? You need a 40-ounce. You get more with a 40-ounce. I'm shouting out all the 40-ounce. Where the big boys? Any grown men in here? Where's the No, come here. Yeah, It's people like you mess it up for guys like me. Coming up here with the 6-pack. I got the 40-ounce. She got all the Arnold Schwarzenegger. I don't. This is a before and after picture. I'm skinny. He's skinny, I'm big. We look like the number 10. You be making it bad, just walking around, just praising God, just disrupting service. People watching you worship because you be flexing. Tell me, I love you, Jesus. Love you, God. Some of y'all ladies, y'all expectations was too high. Like, he got to have good credit, and he got to have a job, he got to have bento fits. Now it's like 5 years later, you're like, Lord, he can have a runny eye and a limp. I don't even know. Where is it? See, because my thing is, you know, we grew up in a culture of dating, but dating don't work. Because you never meet the real person when you date, you meet their avatar. Because they say what you want to hear, and they do what you want them to do. They do all of that, it's an act. It's time for courtship, man. We need to get back to courtship where you telling the truth and presenting evidence why they should and why they shouldn't be with you. Me and my wife, we courted. I was like, look, honey, I love God. I believe Jesus Christ is the Son of God. I believe he's coming back for me. I'm going to work hard. I'm a faithful man. But I got some issues now on the other side. So I ain't just going to give you the good side. Every now and then, I like a bag of Funyuns. And it'll give me a little gassy and I'll tear a room up. But I will get some spray and spray the, you know. And I work like a grown man should. So every now and then, it's a little corn chipping right in this area here. But if you stay with me, I'm going to love you like Christ loves the church. I'll be faithful in our marriage. I'll raise these kids. We'll go on vacation 2 times a year. And I'll never let anybody disrespect you. Do you want me or not? It don't take long to know. Fellas, don't front. You knew when you saw her whether or not she was going to be somebody you were going to pursue or you was going to let her go. Now, ladies, some of y'all be tricking us. That's why I'm telling y'all need to just let us know who you really are. I said, you need to let us know who you really are. One day you Beyonce, the next day you Toni Braxton. No. I need you to be the same tomorrow. Be like the Lord, the same yesterday, today, and forever. For real, man, because if you marry somebody you date, then you're going to get surprises on your honeymoon. I'm telling you, I didn't want no surprises. I would have been terrified. I'm just in the room, and she walked out. I'm like, ow! What is that? This is my other stomach. What you mean, your other stomach? Where was it while we was dating? Well, I had on a body magic. Put it back on. I don't want that. This is a dirty birdie. It's crazy, you know, because fellas, you know, the thing today is, fellas, we want a certain type of woman. We want a woman that worships. All the real men of God, we want a woman that will worship. Ain't that right? Yeah. First of all the real men make some noise. Yeah. No, you can't bark, because they already called the dogs. Why y'all turn the lights down? Give me the bright spot. Like, they can't, I'm black, and I got on. What y'all doing? Leave stuff alone, it was fine. Sick of y'all. Just touching stuff, just like a deacon, just touching things. Let me see what this will do. What about that one? Oh, that's an echo. For real, man, but one of the things Fellas, and I need y'all to hold me down on this. I want a woman, and I want a woman that loves God. I want her to be classy. I want her to be elegant. But I also want her to be SG, slightly ghetto. Let me tell y'all ladies why we want, because y'all be acting out, real sophisticated. I just love Jesus, and he's my Savior, and he's my Lord. But no, this is a wartime in the earth. I need a wife that can look sharp on the red carpet, but then if somebody tries me, and somebody trying to hit in the middle of our relationship, you take them nails off and them earrings and put some Vaseline on and bust somebody in the throat. Where my fellas at? Am I lying? Fellas, am I lying?
No.
It's sexier to see you have to hold your wife up. Get off of me, John, for real. What was you looking at him? Honey, you don't want none of this. I will dot your eye up. I promise you. See, and in this generation, this 19 to 35-year-old generation, this whole FUZE generation, y'all need to know what you stand for right now. You need to know what you will and won't take. You need to know what your standards are now. So if a person doesn't fit your standard, you don't even go in that direction. I promise you, the external package ain't worth all of the drama if they are not lined up with God's words in your life.
Amen.
Can I get any witnesses in here? You've been with somebody that looked good, but they was crazy? I promise you, some of y'all like, I went away, but he with me now. That's what I'm telling you. You don't need to date, and if you do date, you gotta date in 6-hour increments. Because that's how long it takes for medicine to wear off. You got to see who they really are. Tell me something about yourself. Well, I just really feel like God is calling me to another level and to mature as a man. And I also feel, they can hear you. No, they can't. Yes, they can. No, you do. I got a pimple with an eyeball on it. I don't want any. I like mayonnaise.
That's funny.
Everything you did to me has already been done in you. Tell y'all ain't seen Color Purple. I'm gonna tell you what I like about FUZE already. I like that I can't tell who's in the room. I like that it's such a diverse mix. We've got white, black, Hispanic, Puerto Rican, Dominican. We got the islands, Jamaica, Trinidad, Tobago, Black, Bronx, South Bronx, Brooklyn. Is Brooklyn in the house? Long Island, Staten Island, Jersey Shore. Teach me how to snuggle. Teach me how to snuggle. I love this room because we can learn so much. I've been going to a lot of different ministries, not just black, whether you can, whether you know it or not, I am black. I'm actually black and white, but I'm mixed. But I love going to white churches because they worship different. Because black people, we worship like we got problems all the time. We just